Hello, and welcome, guys. This is episode 2 of building my dashboard, and over the past month, I would say I have done substantial amount of work to this build, and I'm pretty happy with it. Boy, it's been, a good month of just vibe coding and working. But in today's video, I want to show you guys all the changes that I've done to this dashboard. Hopefully give you guys some inspiration if you guys are building your own dashboard. And if you guys are watching this and you guys have any ideas, please put them down below. I'm reading every single comment and I'm also replying to every single comment as well. However, if you guys haven't seen the first video where we've started the build from scratch and how to sync it from your phone and your PC together so you can use it on both devices, watch the first video. It should be down in the description below. But without further ado, I'm going to show you what I have built. And guys, it has taken so much time. I've reached so many daily limits. I've been spending so many hours on this thing. And I'm pretty happy with what I've built. So I just want to jump straight into it. So first things first, you guys have probably noticed that I've done a complete redesign of this dashboard. Back then, I think the dashboard looked like Jarvis, or was more Jarvis themed, but I've done a whole redesign. I wanted to change the vibe of things. I wanted to make it feel like a supercomputer. The first thing that you've probably noticed is that this dashboard, or this command center, that was what it used to be named, is named Winston now. Winston Strategic Command Core. But the idea is that Winston is like my right-hand man. Like the Alfred or the Jarvis to Iron Man or Batman. I want to show you guys Winston's very own tab. It's an AI that I've trained, and Winston's entire purpose is to help me achieve all of my goals and improve myself as a person. I'm sure we're all in the same boat, but we can pretty much ask for a brief and he'll spit it out. We've got a couple pre-commands that we can put in. So if you want to learn more about your nutrition, you can type it in, and then Winston, he has a tone and everything. So the cool thing about this as well is that I've connected Claude's API to this dashboard, and you can pretty much ask it whatever you want. So it doesn't even have to be these commands. You can ask it, I don't feel like eating chicken anymore. What's another good protein source? And then it will come up with an answer. What's another good protein source? Eggs, beef, mince, So it's your very own AI that's built within the dashboard. So moving on into the dashboard, it's similar to the layout that I had in the previous episode. We've got all the KPIs that dictates how we're doing in our life. We've got the active objectives. I've categorized it as well into, business, health, finances, mindset, relationship goals, and then you can add sub goals underneath the main goal. Daily protocol, so all the habits that I do daily. Financial overview, portfolio for your crypto, and also we have today's agenda, which just tells you everything that you have for today. On the right hand side, you've got your training status, so how much you weigh. You've got the daily calendar, and also we have a couple of alerts as well. The idea of the overview page is that we can get a quick glimpse of all the data that we need to know and then just move on. So if you guys haven't noticed, whenever I switch tabs, I've made animations for every single panel. And that's a nice little touch, especially when you want your dashboard to be interactive and more live per se. Moving on into the goals tab, you have your today's tasks. You have your long-term goals, pretty much what we said earlier in the overview page. You've got goals about your health, your finances, your business, relationship, mindset. You can do others as well. Within the habits section, you can list down all the habits that you want to do daily. In the review section, you can write daily reviews, weekly reviews, monthly reviews as well about how your life is going. In the calendar section, you can actually connect your Google Calendar and it syncs up. So that's pretty cool. You can see everything that you have to do within the week and also within the month as well. So moving forward into the finance section, I haven't really touched this section. It's more just a design change, but for new viewers, what we have is a total net worth section. In the net worth trajectory chart, you can see how you've been going when it comes to building your portfolio. Here's a pie chart of what your portfolio looks like. You can log your net worth here. You can add subscription and bills to keep on top of all the bills that you have to pay throughout the month. and also a net worth goal. So if you have a net worth goal of 250K, what I've done is that I've live synced this from the agency tab, so right over here, and I can stay on top of, how much I want to save. Let's just say I save 25%, and it'll tell me the months that it will probably take me to hit my net worth goal. It's pretty cool. So in the crypto section, what's pretty cool about this is that I've connected CoinGecko's API to the dashboard, so I can get live prices of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and also this is pretty much my systems. Once again, this data is pretty old. I haven't really been using it, but it all works. And the thing that's also even more cooler is that you can also sync market caps and also sync beta. So you can click the button and it changes the market cap of all these coins. So instead of going through every single coin and putting in the market cap data per coin, it just does it all automatically. Going down, business, so agency. But since I have an agency, I want to keep on top of all of my statistics. So client revenue ranks, you can add your clients in here. You can change the price that you charge every single month. And cool thing as well is that whenever you click unpaid, paid, it changes the monthly revenue. So everything's synced. You can see your LTV value, how long the client has been working with you as well. In the business expense, you can put down all of your expenses for the month. Down below, here's a synced chart, which shows you your revenue versus your expenses. The thing that I'm most happy about as well within this section is I have a tax section, which estimates approximately how much tax that I need to put away or put aside, and also your total business earnings. Now we have a content section. This is something new that wasn't in the last dashboard, but we have a section that helps me with my content endeavors. And what's cool about this, it is linked to YouTube and Instagram's API. So this is a live feed from my actual channels and my actual Instagram accounts. Once again, this is similar to Winston, but it's your very own AI that's been trained to either help you come up with more ideas. You have an agent that helps you write hooks and scripts. You have an agent that helps you create titles and thumbnails. And you also have an agent that helps you repurpose video. But within this agent, let's just use the concept intelligence. Let's just say, write me 5 video ideas. So this AI that's been trained to help me come up with video ideas will use information pulled from my YouTube and Instagram channel and then come up with ideas based on the niche that I'm in. Let's just read one of them. It says, I replaced my project manager with AI. Here's what happened. Idea 2, I built a client reporting system that runs itself. Kind of what this is. What a 1 million trade business owner does before 7 a.m. The exact tech stack running my agency in 2025. Then I can add it to the pipeline as well. So what this content pipeline is, it just helps me stay on track of my recording process or my content process. And you can move it from idea to filming to editing, and also once it becomes live, I can move into live. Moving down, we have a posting calendar. Finally, in the gym section, this will help you stay on top of all your physique goals. So biometric log is a graph of how much you weigh. So I have a scale in my bathroom, and every morning I weigh myself and then I just log my weight for the day. Right next to it, weekly training schedule. It just tells you what you're training today. So if you train, you can click train today and then it will turn green. Below it is a progressive overload coach. What you can do is you can create your own program. So let's just say you want to do a push day. You like bench press, you like overhead press. If you don't want to do flat bench press, you can change it to incline bench press. And then you can also change the weight here as well. So the logic behind this progressive overload coach is that you have to hit the max amount of reps. So in this case, it's 10, 3 sessions in a row. If you do hit 10 reps, you can click hit. If you hit something lower, like let's just say 8, you can change it to 8, 3 sets, 10 reps, save this session. And then it keeps track of whenever you hit the max amount of reps. And then if you do it again, the next session that you have keeps track of that. If you do it again, save the session. It pushes you up to 55 kilos. So a 2.5 kilo increment up. You have your pull sessions, you have your leg sessions, and also if you do runs, there's also a running coach as well. Below it, we have your very own nutrition coach. This is something that I've been implementing for myself pretty recently. I went full schizo mode. I've never thought that I'd do this in my life ever, but I have a scale at home that I weigh all my foods. So for breakfast, let's just say you have rice, put in jasmine rice, weigh it out, 188 grams, add that to the meal. And then you have like chicken breast, 150 grams, add that to the meal, and you have an egg. Add that to the meal. So your breakfast consists of rice, chicken breast, eggs. Log that meal. And obviously if you're bulking or you're cutting, you can change your calories and all your macros here. Now in the last episode, I managed to sync the old dashboard from my PC to my phone, and I have optimized it for my phone. So as you can see on my phone right now, I have Winston. I've changed the icon for it as well. So once you tap into it, now this is a feature that I've added just for the phone, but you can add a Face ID verification if you're on an Apple phone. Use passkey, sign in, and then the intro animation starts. Access granted, that's pretty sick. And as you can see, everything is fully optimized for the phone. You can go down into your goals tab, go into the finance tab, everything works. Crypto tab, everything works as well. Agency tab, content tab. So the gym tab, Winston tab as well. I'm going to show you as well that this app is fully functional. So let's just say I lose all of my money right now. I log it, and then you click this button in the top right to sync it or to push it to Supabase. And as you can see on my phone, I've just lost all my money. So if you guys have made it this far into the video, I want to thank you for watching the video through its entirety. And it probably means that you have your very own dashboard. And if you do, comment down some ideas how I can make this better. If you guys have any questions, feel free to DM me on my Instagram. And once again, guys, I keep saying that I'm happy with this dashboard and I'm probably finished with it, but this thing never ends, you know. There's always new ideas that come and I'm always building. So in the future, if this dashboard ever does change or if I come up with a new project, you guys will be the first one to find out.